The best day in the FIFA 17 calendar was upon us. It was the day Newcastle United got themselves a few more team of season cards. A little bit of an over-exaggeration, but let's face it, I was pretty hyped and I looked at Gayle's card and it just blew my mind. I needed to buy him ASAP, dropped in TOTS Shelvey, good old, TOTS and Matt Ritchie. And I want to just tell you guys, I haven't had as much fun as I had last night on FIFA in a very long time, and there is good reason you're going to want to watch the video. Drop a like, 2,000 would be awesome. If you're needing game codes or anything game related, head over to g2a.com, use the code Fuji for cashback, and let's go. So Newcastle United, the champions of the championship, we're going up next season and we've already signed Christian Atsu on a permanent deal. And what I've seen of him, he looks to be a really good championship player. Whether or not he can take his career to the next level and perform in the Premier League, that is to be determined. And honestly, 6.5 billion is an absolute steal. So I'm really happy with that signing. And when I saw these team of season cards drop in, and with the most consistent being a base rating of 87, I thought like TOTS Shelvey is going to be rated 88, maybe Gayle 89, and then I saw 86 for Gayle. Little disappointed, and then the stats were revealed to me. I love it. I don't care what rating you give him when he has 92 pace, and I didn't even apply a chem style to focus on that. Blistering quick in-game, 94 shot, which is very high, 77 passing, 89 dribbling, 42 defense, and 82 physical. 4-star weak foot. What I like to see, if a player doesn't have the skill moves, at least allow them to have that 4-star weak foot ability, so you can shoot it either from the left or the right, and with the roulettes you can pull off the ball rolls, it's good enough. He feels nice on the ball. Medium work rates. I personally didn't like that with Marco Reus. Messi was like an exception because of how good he is. With Gayle, it didn't affect him at all. And those stats, man, the return, games to goals, absolutely ridiculous. All in Division 1, and he was basically carrying the team with Heung-min Son. But checking out Matt Ritchie, and yeah, mixed opinions on Matt Ritchie. I was playing the team in a 4-1-2-1-2, so as soon as the game starts, I would switch out, use Matt Ritchie as the cam, and he was okay. He was an average team of the season card, definitely not an 87 overall. 21,000 coins is really cheap. He didn't get any goals at all, and he was through a couple of times. He's not got a good right foot for whatever reason. Like the weak foot 4-star, I was shooting it across goal and it kept going straight down the middle, which was unfortunate. 8 assists though, so he's just doing his job really, picking up the assists. He does feel okay. On the ball though, not fantastic, and like I mentioned, his finishing was a little bit off. Would I pay 21,000 coins, seeing as the card can discard for 20k? Yeah, well, 1,000 coins for Matt Ritchie is a steal. He was alright. And moving down to TOTS Shelvey, PLOS. It's TOTS Shelvey, man. What did I expect from him? To be a little bit slow, sluggish, and honestly he was doing an okay job. He wasn't outrageously good, he wasn't bad, he was alright. Would I pay 35,000 coins for the card? I sold him on for 45k by the way, but would I pay 35,000 coins? No. He's one of those players that could easily be 20,000 coins. He's got a good pass on him though, strong going into the tackle, and I was playing him as a CDM, so I didn't really think he was that bad. Just didn't do enough to use someone like him in that position. I would much rather have like Kante or whoever in that CDM spot. So the team itself was played in the 4-1-2-1-2. The custom tactics, I had to switch these up a little bit with my pressure. As the game has felt really weird, I've been using 55-55. I've gone back to 60-55, which got me into the top 100, and it feels very, very nice. Speed has gone up to 80 because I was playing on 70, which was fine. Now I've had to go on to 80. So that's maybe one of the reasons why Gayle has been making those all-important runs, and you're going to be seeing it in the clips. The majority of the goals have literally come from me just through balling. Like literally, that is as easy as it gets. So anyway, enough of that. Let's go and see TOTS Gayle and also Ritchie and Shelvey in action. Is more to do about TOTS Gayle. Oh, let's go. So last night I was going a little bit crazy on Twitter, I've got to admit. I was basically fanboying over TOTS Gayle. And yes, I am a Newcastle United fan, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be biased in today's video. I will tell you straight. And we're going to work from the bottom and go up to the top. So TOTS Shelvey, 85 rated. Would I use him in the weekend league? Would I use him in a casual team? No, and maybe no. No, I wouldn't use him in a casual team. And the reason for that is not because he's that bad, he doesn't really do enough to carry a side. As I've got so many awesome players around him, he doesn't really put a foot out of line. With his actual stats though, good passing, fantastic physical, and despite the quality of tackle, he makes up for it with the height and the power. So yeah, he was winning back the ball, just sitting there dictating the play for me really. And for 35,000 coins, I personally wouldn't spend as much as that. I sold him on for 45. Don't really know why he's going up to that. Maybe because of the hyperlink with Dwight Gayle, but you can get Gayle in any other team. You don't need to use John Joe Shelvey. So for me, if he dropped to 20,000, I'd recommend him because you're not going to lose any coins, as you can discard these team of seasons for 20k. He was alright, he was average. And with Matt Ritchie, it's likewise with him. He's only 21,000 coins, so he's definitely a player you might want to pick up and give a go. His dribbling felt a little bit awkward at times, and I didn't like it. And with a lack of 4-star skills, doesn't really like take my fancy. His shooting was average, couldn't get any shots in with that left foot of his right foot. The goalkeeper was just making it easy. He was assisting though, and he was playing it simple, just pulling the ball under control, playmaking, and he got 8 assists in 6 games, which I thought was pretty impressive. But I wouldn't personally like to use him in the future. But moving over to the main man, which is Dwight Gayle, and I remember this card, well, his inform version, that was amazing. He had a fantastic shot, and he was overpowered for an 81 rated card, no doubt about that. I think it was, I think I played him up top with Gray, and I actually thought that Dwight Gayle was outperforming him without a doubt. So this team of the season, what I noticed straight away was his blistering pace, and I didn't apply any chem style to focus on that, and I wouldn't recommend wasting a chem style for his pace because he is that quick. And it's his runs and his amazing positioning. The movement on the pitch, that's one thing that you're going to notice, especially from corners. If you like to play it short, he's the one going to be front post. Do a little bit of the LTRT skill dribbling with the guy that's come short on the corner, and look at his movement. He is moving in and out, and he's going to get himself in a perfect position to receive the ball. And that's what it's like when you're going on counter attacks. The way he's just moving inside, outside of defenders. And most of these goals, I was literally just playing through balls, RBY through balls over to Dwight Gayle, and he was outpacing everybody. I loved his shooting, not to mention his shooting, man. 94 shot is what you would expect. Good finesse shots, lovely shots across goal, both with the left and right. I would recommend though applying a chem style to focus solely on his physical stats. I'm not saying that he's weak, he's not overly strong, and I'd love to add to that physical so he can really hold off players and barge through. But I absolutely loved him. I haven't had as much FIFA last night, haven't had as much fun on FIFA like since probably like at the start. Like Dwight Gayle just brought something to my team. Yes, maybe it is because I'm a Newcastle fan, but he's actually quality, and I would 100% recommend picking him up for 150k. I sold him for 169, and I want him back now. Can't wait for his price to drop, and he is definitely going to feature in a team in the future. He is, he's absolutely brilliant. Thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Drop a like on the video, and I will see you soon. See you out. Peace.